Thank you for being here. By a show of hands, who has seen something here today that you like or love that you newly discovered about Shackley? Well, this is what I discovered. Now, and I'm going to share a little bit about, just take a second to share what I discovered new in Shackley. Now, I am just going to get started and begin to share my Shackley story as I present a snapshot into what Shackley could mean for you. We all have a story, don't we? You all know the saying, familiarity breeds contempt. Well, that was me. I'm a second generation Shackley kid. I've been very fortunate to grow up with this company and have had great health for most of my life, with the exception of when I went off of the Shackley products when I didn't think mom and dad knew anything. And I found out very quickly how much they really knew. So I had developed some health problems, and I'm very happy to say that I no longer experience nosebleeds at the drop of a hat or hives all over my body, or I don't get congested anymore with the change of seasons. And my husband used to get bronchitis every single year. He has not had bronchitis in years. So we are very fortunate to have had these Shackley products. And we have, I mean, the list goes on, and we have really found solutions through the Shackley company, both products and opportunity. And aren't people looking for solutions? Before I go further into my own story, I just want to take a few minutes and show you a very simple chart. There are a lot of reasons why people get involved in Shackley. And one of the ones I hear a lot from people is they would love to earn an extra $3,000 to $5,000 of income every month. Retirement, that was one of our reasons why we started our own Shackley business. And e-commerce, everybody's looking for a way to be able to build an income from home. And travel. The more people I talk to, the more I realize how many people wish they had the time and the money to be able to travel. And those are some of my top ones of why we chose to get more involved in Shackley. And again, you can kind of look over this chart and see the different reasons. The beautiful thing is you can actually get them all with Shackley. Most people come into Shackley for their health because of the amazing health benefits. But I think one statement really sums up what this company has meant to me and our family and so many others. It has been a way of life that brings hope and possibilities. Hope to live life in good health, enjoying every day longer, with the ability to fulfill dreams, to be able to live life on your terms. And I had two pivotal moments, moments in my life that directed us to become more involved in Shackley. So this next slide, this is Generation H, Generation Health. This is you, this is me, and we all experiences changes in our life. The important thing is to look at how your choices impact those changes for the better. And as you've heard, there are many different reasons why people became involved with this company. But I think it all boils down to making a difference and living life on your terms. Shackley has been our vehicle to a better way of life. Will it be yours? Let me explain a little further for you. Like I said, I grew up in Shackley and I have enjoyed the health benefits, all the fabulous trips and the travel, the free cars. I was driving Lincolns and Cadillacs when I got my license. And I had both parents at home. I never knew what it was not to have. My parents literally rolled out of a sick bed into a six-figure income business. This started the legacy for our family. Now, fast forward, I got married, moved out, started working retail, didn't really see myself building a business with Shackley at this point. So I got pregnant and I wanted to be home with my kids. I loved the Shackley products. So I went to my mom and asked her, what do I need to do to earn an extra $1,000 a month to build this business? Again, I love the products, love the results. And I committed to doing that, what I needed to do to be home. And it was a blessing. We earned about $1,000 a month, and I was able to stay home, raise my kids. I homeschooled my kids for part of their growing up. And it was great because I got out a couple nights a week. The kids were home with my husband. And I did this for years. It was kind of like a hobby for me, a fun hobby. And I loved it. The beautiful thing about this business is you get to choose where you want to be, how much money you want to make. And Shackley gives us the tools to be able to do that. We make choices every single day that impact our lives. What kind of choices are you making today to invest not only in your future, but in the future of your kids and your grandkids? Shackley, once I saw the opportunity and saw how I could leverage network marketing, it became alive to me. And I'm going to tell you why we started looking into it. My husband started talking about retirement about 52 years old. He'd been in law enforcement over 30 years. He'd had enough. So again, here's a pivot, that aha moment. We were like, okay, well, he doesn't want to really go out and do something he doesn't enjoy. He wasn't sure what he wanted to do. I didn't want to go out and get a job, a job. And so that was the time when we started looking closer at what Shackley had to offer as a business. And that was the aha moment. Again, we loved the products and we saw ourselves doing this and becoming involved in this business. Again, life changes, and so do our circumstances. And when we started looking at retirement, we began to realize there's no way we could live on his pension. We see many people working well into their 70s, and we didn't want to do that. Most people can't live on what they make working full time or overtime, let alone on 50% or less with retirement. In today's world, that just isn't possible. So we decided it was time to commit and start building our Shackley business. And when you think about it, you saw today how changing brands can literally change your life. The average family spends between $100 to $200. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. 400 to 500 because of inflation, and it's ever increasing. Shackley offers these same products with the research behind them, the purity, the safety. They're environmentally friendly, and they have 100% money back guarantee. I am my own best customer. I love these products. They've made such a difference for us. And we are a part of a community where we can make a difference. And that's what we did. So let me move on here. What's important to you? Of course, excellent health, or the retirement, the freedom and the flexibility to be able to travel and do the things that we wanted to. That's what was important to us. I'm happy to say that Rick retired on his 55th birthday, and we make more money today than we did when he was working at his secular job full time. Shackley has given us the financial means, the freedom, the flexibility to really live life on our terms. And some of the most incredible things Shackley has been able to give us is to be able to travel together. Now we have grandchildren coming, and we're going to be able to spend more time with them. And with this next chart, because of this business, Shackley is making our dreams a reality. My husband had always wanted a Harley Davidson motorcycle. That was his retirement gift. Shackley afforded us to be able to get that for him. We were able to remodel our kitchen, and actually our whole upstairs paying cash. My daughter's getting married next year, and we are able to pay cash for her wedding and give her a phenomenal wedding. And I'm very grateful that Shackley gives us to be able to do that. And again, we've traveled probably 8 times to different places last year, and I've traveled probably somewhere new every single month this year. And Shackley's an e-commerce business, so it allows me to do that. And I have to say, I remember borrowing from Peter to pay Paul at one time, living paycheck to paycheck. Well, no more. Shackley has afforded us with money in the bank. And like I said, the travel. I love to travel, and we can travel anytime with this business. Now, this next chart, I just want to say, I want to use a phrase, work smarter, not harder. Why would anybody want to work 60 plus hours to make somebody else rich? Remember, the money ends when you stop working, but that's not how it works with the Shackley business. Why not invest your time into something that's going to continue to build an asset income and pay you dividends for years to come? Not just for you in your lifetime, but for your kids and your grandkids and so forth. And this is what we call the cash flow quadrant. It's out of the book From Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. It's an excellent read if you've never read it. And very simply, the majority of people were over here on the left-hand side. They're either an employee, self-employed, or a professional. If they're not working, they're not earning. 95% of people live here. Shaklee gives you the opportunity to be a business owner, to own your life, to live life on your own terms and still earn an income even when you're not working. My parents have been semi-retired for over 30 years, still earning a six-figure income. And if you have seen something you like here and would like to explore it further like we did and be a part of a growing team, talk to the person that invited you here. Now, this next chart, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here, but I just want to take a few minutes and show you this is Shaklee's ladder of success. This is our business model. All I can say when I see this is possibilities. You see all the rank titles and the average income here. Now, something to say about all of these, this is never full time. I have seen our Shaklee income continually grow, even though I am still working the same hours, and it is not 40 hours a week. It is much less than that. And this is what we call exponential growth and creating wealth through building an organization and helping other people grow and build their businesses. I just want to note here that my parents started a legacy business with Shaklee and built it to key coordinator. I was so fortunate that they did this, that I could take a hold of this and build it bigger to master, to build it bigger and bigger to pass it on to our kids. And again, you may see a level here that would make a difference in your life. Jot down the amount and look at the bottom and jot down the rank title. Again, let the person know that invited you here what level that would be, and they can show you what it takes to build that kind of income. Shaklee offers all kinds of different ways to earn. Cash bonuses, leadership bonuses, quarterly incentives, commissions, car programs, so you can eliminate car payments, travel. We've already qualified for 2 to go to Puerto Vallarta to an all-exclusive resort next year. And it's not about knowing how, but if you have a desire for a better life and you like what you've seen so far, you can make a choice like I did, and you can learn how. Listen, I had to force myself just to talk to people and say hi. This has been the best self-development course I have ever taken. And you know, just like Maria shared earlier, there are 2 ways of participation. You can become a consumer and use the products, or you can become a Shaklee ambassador to build your own Shaklee community. Shaklee's a gift. It's a gift of better health and wealth. This gift has been given to you. I hope that you will join us for your better health or to help improve the lives of others. You have a choice. You have a decision to make. You know, we are a community of people on a mission to make a difference. This is such a rewarding way of life. Shaklee has given us so much more than just money. I love to travel, and I actually started working at Delta part-time over 7 years ago to be able to travel more. But now with the Shaklee business, I can travel even more with more flexibility, freedom, time, and money. Many times throughout the year, and I've started writing. I've authored my first book. It's called Life Without Limits. And I want to leave you with a core thought, which is the theme in my book. It's called the 4 R's. And it's read, reflect, reset, and redo. And that's how my book is set up. But I just want to focus on the last 3. I want you to take today and reflect on what you have heard today. Begin to process it and reset your mind to say, okay, what is the choices that I want to make? And reset your mind to move forward and redo, make the necessary changes and the necessary action steps to move forward in the direction that you want your life to be. If you want the book, it is available on Amazon, and I do have some bookmarks up here for you. Thank you so much, and I look forward to meeting you and seeing you involved in Shaklee. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Thank you so much.